What's up guys, Edrone here. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Potensic Atom 3-axis gimbal version. Stay tuned.
Alright, you guys asked for it and Potensic has delivered. Here is the 3-axis version of the Potensic Atom here. We got a 3-axis gimbal with a 4K Sony sensor camera. We got the Sync 3.0, 32 minutes of flight time, less than 249 gram weight limit, optical flow sensors on the bottom, surge fly, so this should fly at higher wing capacities. Let's take a look at see what you get in the box. This is they call it the Fly More combo. And first thing you're greeted with is your warnings and stuff. You want to make sure you take a look at that. And a little Potensic paper here. This nice Potensic case. Really nice case. It's almost like a cooler material. Feels really nice and padded. Let's go ahead. We got some netting on the sides as well. So if you want to put stuff on the sides. And here we go. This is the handle for the bag. Okay, so you get the handle for the bag here. So you can put a shoulder strap on here. Here is the controller. Same design as we had on the last one, which I really do like. It's a little bit different than you might be used to, but it holds, a good wide variety of devices, tablets, and having this on either side of the screen just feels natural in my hands. So the way it cradles the screen just feels natural. Really nice sticks you can put away for easy storage here at the bottom. So we can just kind of pop these on. They just screw into place, and they just couple quick screws and you got your sticks into place. Really nice. Let's grab the other one here. And they just screws right in. Power button here. You have the return to home. You have a pause button. You have a camera button and a record video button. And then this is for the camera gimbal. Be able to gimbal it down. Very nice. This is the Fly More combo, they say, and it comes with 3 batteries and a triple charger, so it feels to be of really nice quality, good and sturdy. Really like the material they're using here. And you can pop the battery out, you can see, and I got a nice lightweight battery, 2,230 milliamp.
On a side note, would be nice to see this have USB-C output as well. That would be really nice to have USB-C or USB-C input, so you could charge this with any high wattage, USB-C charger. So, yep, just saying for future rendition, maybe this could be an upgrade that we could do moving forward.
You get a charger battery pack here. This will charge the batteries, and you also have a USB out, so if you want to charge like your another USB device like your cell phone or maybe another camera or something like that, you have the ability to use this to charge out as well. So that's really nice. And here it is, guys. Here is the Potensic Atom with the 3-axis gimbal here. Really, I can't wait to see how this video is going to be out of the box, because yeah, the video was really good in the last one, but the stabilization was the only thing that was the issue. So now that we've put a 3-axis gimbal on here, this is going to be interesting. It comes all taped up and all that. We'll go ahead and take all this out and show you what it looks like.
All right, at the top of the pack here, you also get your charging cords to be able to charge your controller as well as hook to your cellular device. Extra set of propellers, and here's your cable for micro USB to USB-C. You also get an instruction manual, screwdriver with extra screws for the propellers, and here's the 2 cables you get. You get one for the USB-C to USB-C, and you also get USB-C to Lightning for your iPhone products. So everything you need right here in the bag. All right, here's everything you get in the box. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new Potensic 4K 3-axis gimbal and unfold here. Unfolding, they feel strong. Same design on the body pretty much as the previous model. Simple. And here's the gimbal cover here. You're just going to push that forward and then slide the gimbal cover away and down from the camera. And you can see we have a little remove sticker here, so you're just gonna, here it is. Here is the 3-axis gimbal. This is the only difference with this drone that I know of. This is the big difference. And you are utilizing a 4K Sony censored camera here with a f2.2 aperture. Really nice colors as well. Really was happy with the video quality from the previous version. But the lack of the 3-axis gimbal made it a not really, I couldn't really put that up against some serious competition. But this having the 3-axis gimbal, can't wait to see what this footage looks like. Here's everything you get in the box. Really important thing you want to do before you take this guy out for a flight is take the screwdriver included and just tighten down each one of these little propellers here till it's good and snug. Another really awesome feature about this drone is they actually give you a micro SD card with the drone, and this is the Lexar 64 gigabyte. Nice that they do include this in case you don't have any micro SD cards straight out of the box. I really love the micro SD card slot. I love the location. It's easy to push in with your finger and get it out without needing any kind of tools or anything. Really nice design, and the micro SD card actually faces, the label faces up. Just really awesome design on this. I would like to see more companies do it like this. This is really nice. Now, if you're going to fly this out of the box and you're looking to fly this for purely recreational purposes, then it's less than 250 grams. You won't have to worry about any kind of remote ID. If you're going to be flying this to do with anything, Part 107, however, regardless of the weight, you still will need some kind of a remote ID module to put on this drone. You have asked for it, and Potensic has delivered. This is the new Potensic Atom, which is utilizing a 3-axis gimbal. This was the one complaint that I had, one of the biggest complaints I had on the previous rendition, the Potensic Atom SE drone. The footage looked really good with this Sony 4K camera and the Sony sensor. The footage looked really good. However, the lack of a 3-axis gimbal just didn't give it enough to be competitive for the price point in today's age with what else is out in the market today. However, things have changed now. This is the new Potensic 3-axis gimbal Atom, and we're going to be reviewing this today. And I'm really excited about this product because I really am a big fan of Potensic and the company itself. I like that they're utilizing some different technology with the controller and the batteries as well. So very excited to see how this is going to perform. All right, guys, here we are getting ready to do the flight test of the new Potensic Atom with the 3-axis gimbal. I've got everything calibrated, including the gimbal. I did the gimbal calibration off camera, and we've calibrated the compass as well. I'll pop the instructions up on the screen on how to do all that, and I'm going to go ahead and pop up the weather stats as well, so you can see we have some beautiful weather today, a little bit of winds, but nothing that this little guy is not going to be able to handle. All right, first things first, we got 21 satellites. Let's go ahead and push the takeoff button here. This is going to tell you to make sure that you check the battery, to make sure the battery's in all the way. We're just going to confirm that the battery is clicked in all the way, and we're going to go ahead and take off, slide to take off. Now I just want to see how stable it is. You can see the sound of it. Really quiet little drone here. I really like that. It's quiet. Can't really hear it too much. And let's just see how the stability looks. I'm going to assume it's going to be locked in as always, and it is. Let's go ahead and do a yaw rotation here. Going to spin it around. Oh yeah, locked in solid. Didn't expect anything less from this little guy. And much about everything that I loved about the original Potensic Atom SE, this new Potensic Atom 3-axis gimbal is going to share a lot of those awesome features, as well as the 3-axis gimbal, which is an upgrade. So, all right, you see a little bit of winds coming through here. No problem for this. Let's go ahead and take it up for a little flight test. and I'll pop the footage up on the screen so you can see it. Beautiful time of year for the colors, really looking nice with these colors. Now I'm just going to take it out for a little spin just to see how this new gimbal's working. Notice how I have the antennas oriented. So when you're flying this around, the antennas here, this is going to be what you want facing the drone, not the tips. So if you have the antennas like this, you're actually facing the ground. So make sure the antennas are facing this way, the straight end of the antennas facing towards the drone to get the best amount of signal you can get. All right, this is going to be, we have different speeds for this as well. I believe this is the medium size speed. Wow, I really do like the camera. It looks really good. So far, signal's fine, no glitching or lagging. Really, really good here. Take a look at these colors over here, looking really solid. All right, locked in as always. And what I like to do is just kind of take a look at these colors over here. And we're gonna spin it, just take a little bit of a turnaround here. And what I want to do is just kind of turn around with a little bit more. See how fast I'm yawing? Just want to see how that gimbal's holding up and how solid the footage looks locked in. But so far it looks really good. Let's take a look at the horizon. Another good thing about this this gimbal here is it can actually look up 20 degrees as well. So not only can you look straight down 90 degrees, you can also look up 20 degrees. So very nice feature on this. I like that you can actually look up. Looking at the horizon now, it looks fairly straight to me. Let's go ahead and do a yaw spin and see how that horizon looks. Okay, little bit of horizon tilt there, just a little bit. You can kind of see when I yaw around, getting a little bit of that horizon tilt. Definitely not horrible, but maybe something we could fix in a firmware update. But not bad. The footage looks really good. I like the colors. Let's go ahead and fly a little bit further away and we'll do the return to home test. All right, let's go ahead. I like that it tells you the degree of the gimbal itself, so you know exactly which position the gimbal is in. We'll fly over here and then we'll do our first return to home test, see how accurate it is. So far, 1,200 feet away and no lagging or freezing. We're at 168 feet high. We've got the return to home altitude set at 89 feet. So if we're below 89 feet, when we push the return to home, the drone would raise up to the 89 feet to come back. But because we're already above that, we don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and push on the return to home button here. We're going to push and hold. Okay, now we've initiated the return to home. Let's see how it does coming back to us. It's going to beep the whole time, so excuse that. And I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out and watch it come back, see how accurate this return to home is. We have our takeoff pad right here, so that'll give us a good determination of how accurate you can expect the return to home to be. Then we'll go ahead and test some of these flight modes out. But all in all, I really like the company Potensic. They've been listening to the customers, and we've been asking for a 3-axis gimbal for a little while now, and they have decided to go ahead and honor that with this drone right here. Okay, here it comes. Coming back pretty good. Okay, it's slowing up now, so you can see that. Yeah, it's got a really low, like a very low pitch sound, not too bad. It's not too high pitched, fairly quiet. Okay, so now it is landing. You can adjust the landing location by moving the joystick while it's landing, but I just want to see where it goes by itself. Let's see how close it is to where it took off. Coming down nice and steady. Oh wow, this looks really close, guys, really close. Oh wow, look at that, guys, on the pad. I would say that is a very successful return to home test. Look at the accuracy on that. Really impressive. Okay, so return to home test was definitely successful. Now let's go ahead and take off with the joysticks. So if you take the joysticks, move them to the inner circle here, you will arm the quadcopter. Now a good little safety feature is if you're not ready to take off, the props will stop spinning, indicating that you are not ready for takeoff. So the props go ahead and stop spinning if you're not ready. So to take off with the sticks, once again, inside the arm. Then you're going to go ahead and use the left joystick, move it up, and that will go ahead and get the quadcopter in the air. And once again, anytime you land the quadcopter, that's going to set the new return to home point. So just keep that in mind. If you land it somewhere else and you take back off, wherever you last landed, that's going to be your new return to home point. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's give this a little bit of a flight test here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push these 3 dots at the top of the screen, and we can go here to speed settings in the safety menu, and you can see now we're in video mode. Let's go ahead and put this in normal mode. All right, normal mode is going to speed up the quadcopter a little bit. Oh yeah, this is normal mode, flying it around. So you can see how normal mode is with the how fast it is. Pretty zippy in normal mode. I can't wait to see sports mode. Wow, we're getting 17, 18 miles an hour. Not bad at all, guys. That is the normal mode here. Now keep in mind, if you want to have the best possible footage, you're going to want to keep that in video mode. That's going to keep it nice and locked in. But just wanted to show you what the normal mode looks like here. Really not bad. Really fast too. 22 miles an hour. Okay. You can see it kind of screaming along there. Plenty of braking as well, like that it's got plenty of braking on the drone. Now, let's go ahead and put this into sports mode. All right, guys, here we go. Sports mode. This is going to be really fast. Here we go. Keep in mind, this drone has no obstacle avoidance whatsoever. So you're going to want to be really careful. 35 miles an hour, almost 36 miles an hour. Really trucking along now, guys. Wow. It's a little rocket on this little guy, man. Now, sports mode's a nice mode if you want to get like a cool dynamic shot. Let me give you an example. We're going to go ahead and focus in on these group of trees right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go backwards and up at the same time to get a really cool dynamic shot. See that right there? Now when you do this, you want to be really careful, make sure there's nothing around that you might hit or bump into. But you can see this is a cool little shot you can get while using sports mode, a little bit faster mode here. And that'll get you a really cool dynamic shot here. Gonna gimbal up a little bit. Nice and steady. Yeah, the gimbal seems really smooth. All right, really good right there. Sports mode, really fast. If you really want to truck it, you can really do some cooking with that. Go ahead and bring it back down. 61% battery, so keep in mind as well, using the sports mode, you know, you're going to use a little bit more battery as well. So just keep that in mind. Wow, it really comes down quick in sports mode as well. All right, let's come back over to us. And what I want to do is get ready to try some of these automatic flight modes here. Wow, really fast, like that. All right, let's go ahead and take it out of sports mode and go back to video mode. And now we're going to go ahead and touch on this little reel. Well, we'll have to stop our recording, so let's stop the recording first. Now we can click on the little reel right here, and this is going to be our little intelligent, quick little flight modes here. So we got the rocket. Let's go ahead and click on this. We got the pull away, the rocket, the circle, the spiral, and boomerang. Now, one thing, and we also have follow me as well. Let's go ahead and do the follow me first. Now keep in mind, like I said, no obstacle avoidance on this. You want to do this at your own risk.
make sure the drone is tall enough, high enough, to where when it's following you, it's not going to hit anything. So we're going to just take a look around, make sure there's nothing that we could possibly hit by flying the follow me mode here. See, you can see that tree over there. I'm a little bit, need to come up a little bit higher past that treetop. There we go. Gonna take another spin, make sure. All right, let's go ahead and do the follow me mode. See how this works. So draw on the screen the target you want to follow, and then you can decide if you want the drone to be 30 foot away or 40 foot away. It will keep that distance. So let's go ahead and do the 30 foot. Tap go. All right, we are now in follow me mode. I'm going to take a walk through here and just see what the drone does. It looks like it's backing up to keep me in the center of the frame, so that's good. I'm not controlling it whatsoever. It's doing it by itself. Okay, see how it does here in the wide open space. Okay, looks like it lost me, and it's returning back to where it was. Okay, yeah, it lost me on that one. So keep in mind with the follow me function, especially if you're kind of far away. Let's go ahead and tap it again. Oh, you know what? That wasn't feet, that was time. It follows you for 30 seconds. So let's change that time on there. I'll show you how to do that. That's why it stopped. It was a time. All right, let me tap it again. Follow me mode. Tap on the screen, draw your target. There we go. I'll set it to infinity. Now it's going to follow me for infinity until I stop it. All right, let's try it again. Okay, you can see it's backing up. It's actually raising altitude, it looks like, too. Okay, it's looking straight down at me now. Very interesting. It's doing a little spin. Okay. Take a look here. Visual tracking. See what it does. Okay, so it's actually tracking me now just with the gimbal. Okay, and now it's moving. Now it's following me. Let's walk through some trees here. We can kind of see if it's going to lose me easily or if it's going to maintain following. Okay, it looks like it's maintaining pretty well. Not bad. Go through some more trees here. Okay. Looks like it's doing a good job of keeping me in frame for the follow me test. Like I said, no obstacle avoidance, so do this at your own risk. Make sure the drone's high enough to where it can't hit anything when you do this, but I think it's working pretty well, actually. Excellent. All right, let's go back to the start. I'm gonna go ahead and hit X. Let's go back. So if you want to change the time, if you draw a target on here, you can change the time. You can have it follow you for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, or 1 minute. So it has the timing on here. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this mode. Just tap the X. Now we're gonna go into the flight modes and bring it a little closer. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and do the pull away. So we're going to draw the target on the screen, which is me. And then we want to decide how far do we want this to pull away. Do we want to do a 30-foot pull away, 40-foot, 50-foot? Now, let's go ahead and do a 70-foot pull away, okay? Now, like I said, keep in mind when you do this, you don't want this, there's no obstacle avoidance, so make sure you're plenty high enough, you're not going to hit anything. Tap go. Okay, here we go. It's pulling away now. Looks like we're raising altitude as well. There you go. So it's doing this shot completely by itself. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Looks like it's working really well. That's a nice dynamic shot you can do when you want to reveal something maybe behind you. This is a really good shot to do that. So here it goes. It shows you how much percentage is left of the shot. And there we go, 100%. And now the drone's going to fly right back to where it was when it started that quick capture. So that's really cool. It's coming back now. So that was a success. Really happy with the drone so far. It's performing really well. Really do like that it comes back as well. All right. Let's go ahead and get to another one of these quick captures here. Let me tap on the quick capture and let's do the rocket this time. Okay, it tells you a little thing about rocket. So we're going to draw. And once again, it tells you the distance that it's going to fly away. Let's take it to, oh, let's do 100 feet. 100 feet, go. Like I said, we're high enough to where we're not going to hit anything to do the quick shot. So we don't have to worry about the drone hitting anything and crashing. And it's going to go ahead and fly and do the rocket shot from 100 feet. So there we go. 17, 18, 20. It's doing it pretty quickly too. Excellent. I really like that it shows you the status of the quick shot so you know how much longer you have. And it shows you everything you need to see on the screen. Pretty cool. I like that there's the different settings for the shots as well. You can set the distance that you'd like it to do the shot from, which is really nice. Very, very handy as well. 82%. 90%, we're almost done. Here we go, 97. 98. And I'm 100%. Okay, so it's going to come back. And you can cancel when it comes back as well. Just tap the X and it will cancel the drone coming back to where it started. But I'll just let it come back and then we'll do the next quick shot. See if I can actually control it while it's doing this. Oh yeah, just touch the joystick and that will, you can take over the controls yourself. All right, so coming back. Really nice day out here today. I really like the colors as well. What's left of the leaves on the trees definitely makes it nice. Okay, what we're going to do now, I'm going to get a little bit more in frame. Let's go ahead and do the circle mode. Let me get myself centered here. Once again, we're just going to take a look, make sure we're high enough. Let's go ahead and change this to circle mode. Draw on the screen. And then we have how many circles we want to do. Let's do 2 circles. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go, circle mode. Let's see how it does. You can see the drone up there doing its shot. I'll have the screens popped up as well. But here is the circle mode. Yeah, I really like the user experience of the Potensic. That was another big plus on the original Potensic, Atom SE. I really enjoy the controller. I like how it feels in my hands. I like that the phone is right in the center. It just feels natural, honestly. I love the screen being right in between the joysticks. Really, really good design. I really love the controller. Really feels good. That was a really good thing about this drone that I really liked. And I like the fact that everything just seems to be very user-friendly. If you're a beginner, this is going to be a very confidence-inspiring drone. It's going to inspire a lot of confidence because, you know, it's easy to use and it actually walks you through in the menus, like how to get everything set up. If something isn't connected, it tells you that you need to connect this to get everything, you know, synced up. And it's just really good, excellent user experience. Okay, here we are with the 2 circles completed. Now let's go ahead and change to the spiral. Now this one you want to be careful with, because this can tend to get a little bit crazy. We're going to do 1 spiral, but what happens is it's going to start out by doing a small circle around us, but then the circle is going to get larger as it goes around. All right, so here we go with the spiral. As you can see, watch that distance. The distance is going to increase as it spins around us. So this is one that you definitely want to make sure you're in a nice big open area and the drone is plenty high enough to where you're not going to hit anything. I can't stress that enough, because I've heard of so many horror stories of people doing these quick shots and they just aren't aware of their surroundings, and then they end up, you know, the drone ends up hitting into a tree or a building and they have a really bad experience, and they think it's the drone's fault when in reality it's the pilot's fault, usually. Yeah, so especially when you have a drone that doesn't have obstacle avoidance, you really want to be mindful of that. But I love that shot there, the spiral shot. Really cool shot. I like that, you know, you don't have to be a professional, you know, drone operator to get these types of shots with this. You just a couple taps on the screen, you can have some really cool, nice dynamic shots that you can use to share. All right, let's do the boomerang. Got the boomerang shot. Let's come a little bit closer. We're kind of far away. Gotta come back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch batteries, and then we'll do the other one. All right, we got the battery swapped out. We're gonna go ahead and continue with the quick flight modes. So let's go ahead and take off. All right, bring it up here a little bit higher. And this one, you're going to want to have a decent amount of altitude, but when you do this quick shot here, all right, let me come up a little bit higher. Just going to get it centered. All right, let's go up to 50, back up some. And let's get ready to start the quick shot here. All right, boomerang, here we go. All right, we're gonna do 1 boomerang. We're gonna tap go. And this will go ahead and start the boomerang little automatic flight shot here. And like I said, keep it up nice and high. This is also going to be one of those shots where it gets wider and flies farther away as it gets away from you. You see that? Nice big shot here, really big shot. You want to have a nice wide open area for this one for sure. But I really like the boomerang. It looks really cool. And then it's gonna, basically it's gonna come back in closer to us when it swings back in. So it's gonna go out, and then it's going to come back in for a nice, really cool dynamic shot here. Like the boomerang shot, really nice. Very, very cool. All the flight modes have been working really good, man. I'm really happy with them. All right, here we go. Nice and close again. And it's going to come right back to us and complete that shot. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead. We've done all the quick shots. We've done the follow me mode. Let's go ahead, go back into the video mode here, and we're gonna hit the red button to exit out of the quick shot menu. And I want to just see some more of this this 4K footage here, and just kind of fly it around and get some more shots here. There we are. Really love this location. Love the trees. Really is a beautiful time of the year for capturing this stuff. But let's go ahead and take a look at this camera quality. Let's see how it looks. Also want to just kind of do a little bit of a signal test here. Just going to see how the signal does as I go off this way. Really, really nice colors. Love the colors this time of the year. Just look really, really good. So far, signal looks good. No issues. No freezing or lagging so far. Look at those trees there. Man, the colors are really popping, aren't they? Beautiful colors. I've got everything set to auto. I don't have any ND filters at the moment. All the settings are set to auto at the moment. But yeah, I'm sure with some ND filters, you would be able to get a little bit better out of this. There we go. Really like the map feature as well. The map looks really good. Let's go a little bit further. Once again, we're 112 feet high for altitude. Just want to get some nice shots and just see what this camera really looks like. These trees up close and personal. All right, starting to get a little bit of stutter, a little bit of lag over here. Let's go a little bit higher. See if that helps. Once again, you want the flat part of the antenna to face where the aircraft is to get the best possible signal. And still looking good. That definitely helped coming up some. That helped with the signal and the glitchiness that we were getting. A little bit of lag and glitch over there, but now it looks like it's right back on point. Just gonna take a slow look here around. Just admire the view. It's beautiful out today. Gorgeous. The wind's kind of slowed down some, you know, 50 degrees out here. You can see off in the distance the horizon looks really nice and straight. So we do our slow pan here. Really, really nice. I like the battery life too. The Fly More kit, you get 3 batteries with the included kit, which is nice. 3 batteries is definitely a plus. All right. Just doing a nice little pan around the area to see how everything's looking. Looks really nice. All right, let's go ahead and head back. Take a look at these trees as well as we come through. Really, really nice. I love the shots of the trees looking straight down. Let's get some of those shots here. So I'm gonna look straight down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and increase altitude as well. Let's go up a little bit higher. And what I want to do is just get a nice straight down shot here of these trees and the colors, so you can see. Take her up to about 350. Nice and smooth too. This is really smooth on the sticks. And we're just going to go forward. And you can see we have a nice cool looking shot here showing all the different colors, different trees. And this is just going to be a really, really cool way to showcase the area that we're at right here, as well as the cool little traffic circle. Show that as well. And another thing I like to do that really helps you with a nice dynamic shot is while you're up looking straight down, just give a slow little pan like this. And that really, really looks really cool. You can also decrease altitude while you do this. That also looks very cool. Decreasing altitude while you're spinning, or increasing altitude. So right now we're just going to decrease while we spin. And then I'm going to go ahead and increase altitude while we spin the other way. This is a nice little easy shot that you can get yourself just by holding the left stick up and just yawing a little bit. You can get a really, really cool dynamic shot there. There we are. Yeah, I've got the maximum flight set to 390. So that's good that you can do that as well. Really like the smoothness of the gimbal, and like I said, I'm really happy that it shows you the percentage that the gimbal is actually down or up. Look at those trees right there. Beautiful. Really nice. All right, let's bring it back towards us, and what I would like to do, gonna start decreasing altitude here. Go ahead and bring it down. Can hear it coming. And we're coming down at about 4.5 miles an hour. So, yeah, not too bad. Let's go ahead and see if we can, that's in video mode. So we can speed things up by going into sports mode. And you'll see in sports mode, we're coming down at about 6 miles an hour. So definitely comes down faster. Guys, final thoughts on the new Potensic Atom 3-axis gimbal version. You know, all in all, I have to say I really like it. This is probably definitely way more competitive now to some of the other premium drones that I've reviewed in the past. So it's nice to see another company step up into the market that that has good high quality products, that's been listening to the customers and giving us what we've been asking for. Build quality on this, solid, just like its predecessor. It's really good design. Everything seems solid on it. It's got a really good GPS. You can tell, good quality, holds its position very well. Flight performance is excellent, what you would expect. Nice brushless motors, nice and quiet prop design, decent flight time. And I really like some of the key attributes of this drone as far as the micro SD card slot. I really do like that. Easy to access without having any kind of a tool or anything like that. I like that we have the 3-axis gimbal. The camera quality seems really good. We've got that Sony sensor, 4K, excellent. Now we've got the 3-axis gimbal to help stabilize things even better. And yeah, all in all, I think this is a really good, solid choice for someone. Who is this for? This is for somebody who maybe doesn't want to spend, the additional amount to go with a competitor such as DJI or Autel. Somebody who wants to get, a little bit more budget-friendly option here, as well as someone who doesn't want to have to worry about geofencing. This drone does not have any kind of geofencing whatsoever. So it's all up to the pilot where you fly this and how you fly it. It's all going to be up to the pilot. But there's nothing to stop you from flying this anywhere. You're going to be able to use your own discretion when flying this. So yeah, this is going to be for people who may not approve of geofencing, don't like to have that restriction in place. This is going to be a good solid option. I like the Fly More kit. Comes with the extra batteries, a nice case. It comes with the micro SD card. Really good solid option. I'm going to put links down in the video description for this Potensic Atom drone here, as well as the previous version if you want to take a look at that. I'll pop up the review video on that as well. So if you want to take a look at my review on the predecessor to this, the Potensic Atom SE drone, you can take a look at that as well. But comparing the two drones, there's really no comparison. You're going to want to go with this one right here, the new version, the new Potensic Atom with the 3-axis gimbal. The footage is way more locked in now, way more solid. Having that 3-axis gimbal, you can really get some really nice, cool dynamic shots. Really was happy with the intelligent quick flight modes as well. They all work really good. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that I think could use improvement on this. And this is by far no knock at the company. I think the company has been doing a great job with communication, talking to the reviewers, talking to the customers, and accepting the feedback and doing what needs to be done. I think the 3-axis gimbal software could use a little bit of tweaking. There's a couple times when I was flying it where I noticed the horizon was a little bit out of level. Not by much, but just a little bit to where it was noticeable sometimes. So I think that's something we can address in a future firmware update. So I'd like to see that get improved. And I'd also like to see the controller. As much as I love the controller, it's a really good, solid design. I would love to see them offer an option for maybe an additional cost that actually has a screen built in. That way I don't have to worry about tying up my phone to be able to fly this. I really would love to see in a future rendition of this a built-in screen with the controller. I think that would be awesome, fantastic, a great addition to the lineup that they have here. But all in all, I have to say I do recommend this drone. I think this is a great, fantastic drone for beginners as well as maybe some advanced intermediate pilots as well, who are looking to get some really nice, stable 4K footage and don't want to have to worry about spending, a ton of money. This is going to be for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Links will be in the video description. Make sure you check it out as well. Thank you so much for watching and all your support. And there's going to be more GPS drone reviews to come on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Edrone out.